How am I going to get out of this one? I was camping in the San Bernardino Mountains, just east of LA, under a full moon, sleeping in my tent soundly, when I was awoken by the sound. You could just feel the vibrations coming across the ground. And I woke up, I looked out the tent, and what do I see? The shadow of an 800-pound brown bear looking back at me. Instantly, my heart rate jumped up to about 1,000 beats per minute. And my mind was racing. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I know. I've got it. There's a button on my car alarm. That red button. It's perfect for this situation. It's labeled panic. So, I reach for my keys, which are in the pocket in the tent, and the bear hears it, and he comes over to the tent. I've now got a thin piece of 3 seasoned nylon between me and an 800-pound bear. I'm shaking like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy when they find out that they're in danger. And I want to hit that panic alarm, but there's 2 reasons that I can't. First, I'm shaking so bad I don't think I could hit that little button. Second one, with that bear standing right there, I'm afraid that it'll scare him and he'll just maul me. So that bear is standing there, sniffing, and I see the tent wall shaking. It was hard to discern if it was me or the tent, but it sure looked like the tent. And what seemed like forever, he just stood there, and he finally turned his head, which seemed like an eternity, turned his head and took a couple of steps. And I was like, hallelujah, my chance! I hit that panic alarm. That bear took off running. Whew. I survived. For the next couple hours, I was terrified. Every time a leaf fell, or pine needles dropped, I was in my tent going, oh, what do I do? What do I do? They're back. I had 2 options at this point. One was to stay in the tent, out of sight, out of mind. The other was to open that tent and run for my car. I was terrified to run for the car because I didn't know if there was any other bears in the tree line that I couldn't see. So I decided to stay in the tent. About 2 hours, after 2 hours, I started calming down. And then I heard it again. I look out the tent, and what do I see looking back at me? A mama bear and 2 cubs. My heart rate instantly jumped to 3,000 beats per minute, 1,000 for each bear. I still had my car alarm in my hand, because I wasn't about to let this thing go. It worked once. So I sat there and I hit the panic button. The mama bear sat. Not exactly what I was hoping for. So I hit it 3 or 4 more times. She just kind of looked over at me and like, yeah, dude, it ain't working. I was like, oh boy. So after a few minutes, the mama bear gets up, walks over to my bear-proof cooler. Ripped it off like it was a kid's toy. I mean, it looked like something out of a cartoon. I was like, I thought that was supposed to be bear-proof. I could have swore I heard that bear laughing at me saying, bear-proof, whatever. So Mom and the 2 cubs turn into Yogi Bear and Boo Boo, come over and clean out my cooler. I'm just sitting in the tent. Woo. Finally, they finish all the food in the cooler. Yonder on out of camp. I stay in my tent the rest of the night until dusk. Just, fortunately, no other bears came. As soon as there was a little bit of light, unzipped that tent and I ran over to my car. My best friend, who had been sleeping in his car that night, jumps out of his car. Dude, why in the heck did you keep hitting the panic alarm last night and waking me up, you idiot? camp's such a mess? Mr. Toastmaster?